Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medina Monroe. Yeah.
Okay, today's cocktail is called Honey Do Me. The ingredients you need is 1 part Casamigos tequila, some honey, 2 parts honey, 2 parts coconut water, 1.5 parts lime juice, 0.5 parts simple syrup, some creme de banane, don't know what that is, some mint leaves, and some club soda. And what you're going to do to make this Honey Do Me is fill the cocktail shaker with ice, add the coconut water, the lime juice, the simple syrup, the tequila, the creme de banane, and 1 part of reserved juice. You're going to shake well until the outside of the shaker is frosted and beaded with sweat. Fill a highball glass with the melon cubes and a few ice cubes. Strain the cocktail into a glass and garnish with the mint leaves. Top off with club soda if desired. That sounds really tasty.
I wish I knew what creme de banane
I know.
is. Huh.
That sounds like one of those drinks that you could get at like Gypsy Kitchen or like
A real cocktail
Little
bar.
Alley. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or the consulate.
You have so much. You're just there and like all the men are buying you these drinks. You're like, I'm going to get one of those honeydews again. And next thing you know, your booty's up, face down. You getting honey done.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it. All right, guys, welcome back to Cocktails Dirty Discussions. How was your week? Again, did you forget anything?
My week was great.
We're doing a 2-episode day.
So we're
today.
in the same day, but by now y'all have watched Temptation Island and you saw what happened. And I'm great.
What happened? Can you give me a little bit since this is the episode it'll be out after?
I'm just nervous just in case.
Are you embarrassed? Is it
I'm
embarrassed nervous or just anxious nervous?
You know what it is? It's dating and sexual acts that take place for television to see. And so it's not actually embarrassing. I think I'm kind of well prepared because we have this show, but it's still kind of awkward to know that like my family, like old people, think that I was in a movie. And so when they started...
Why do they think you were in a movie?
Because they just don't get it. You know how sometimes old people don't get it? Oh, you're in a show. My niece is in a show. My dad, who Uber drives, will tell people, my daughter has a podcast, not knowing what we actually talk about. He's like, I'm going to play it for him. No, Dad, you're not going to do that. You're going to be not okay if that happens. The same with the show. They're like some of my old family members when I was at my sister's wedding, they're like, so I'm watching the show. I think you look so pretty. You look so good. This is great. This is cool. They're just looking at it like I'm on TV. And they're like, what's the concept of the show? Because they don't watch it all the way through. And then I tell them and they're like,
Stop.
wow.
My grandpa was trying to get down to Houston to get to the live show. And my sister had to be like, oh no, like, I don't think you need to go down there for that. He was like, well, what's it about? I don't get it. Can I call into the show? I just want to support her. I'm so proud.
And she was like, wanting to support.
She was like, I don't know. That's what she told him. Then she put it off on my auntie. Ask Keisha how to get it on your phone. Cause I don't know. And I was like, why wouldn't you just tell him no? I told everybody else no. My grandma was like, is that something I need to be there for? I'm so proud of you. And I said, you are not going to be proud if you come and we're in a good space, a great space. No, thank you. If you'd like, you can send some flowers. But I guess she was offended because I ain't getting no damn flowers. Nobody.
Well, like I said, I'm not ashamed. It's just a little awkward. You just want to brace people for it. Not people, just like your parents.
Yeah.
Whatever. What you gonna do?
Nothing. Eating, trying to go on dates.
Having good sex?
I have had some good sex. I've been trying to set up some dick appointments. I'm trying to have more sex because I realize my sex life is really dry. And the more and more that people DM me and remind me of that, the more it hurts. I wish you guys would stop.
What are they saying?
They just like, sis, we want some real cocktails. I know you out there fucking. And I'm like, actually, I haven't been fucking. And so it's just like pressure. Like they're complaining about the both of us. I don't know if they tell you, but they feel like we really know each other. So they really come at me like, well, y'all have been reading cocktails and while we like our cocktails,
do be saying stuff, but I'd be like,
you know,
y'all are not gonna make me fuck for a cocktail.
It
If
just
it happens,
gets
it happens.
stressful because I do feel like I need to have more sex, period. Whether I tell them about it or you guys about it or not, it's like it's cobwebs down there most of the time.
I feel like when I was telling the cocktails, niggas wasn't listening to the show. Niggas be actively fucking me and like, I'm gonna go listen. And then I'm like, well, you're not the cocktail this week, even if you should be.
Yeah, don't. You need to go back to the beginning when we was telling all of our business. Sometimes when I mention like a story, I'm like, oh, I talked about that already. They're like, oh, I didn't hear that. Well, you must be new here because I done told y'all the most embarrassing shit. All the times I got super played. I've told all those stories and I don't want to go back down that lane. I'm not telling them again. You got to catch it when you catch it on a drunken night when I just be talking to the internet. That's the only time you're going to hear it again. Because,
Y'all, we have a very special guest, and I'm so excited to introduce him because you already heard him and you hear him on every episode because it's the one and only Trendsetter DJ Sense.
with the one and only CockTales dirty discussion.
When Kiki says so, and Medina Monroe. We sounded horrible.
Yo, that drop was fire though. I heard it for the live show. I said, damn, that's me.
And we put that music back there with the bombs dropping.
You're a whole
people get
entertainer.
Yeah,
I put that sauce.
People get excited when they hear the intro. They just
I get excited.
It's like, oh, it's about to get serious.
That's my duty. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. We really appreciate that.
No problem.
Back when we was just getting started.
Now y'all touring and, you know what I'm saying, sold out shows.
I know, it feels good.
Damn.
It feels really good. Okay, so we're going to play a game with you. You've been here before. You know how this goes.
Okay.
This or that.
Okay.
All right. You want to go first or you want me to?
You go first.
Okay, the first one, bush or no bush?
Man, I'm going to be honest with you, man, and this might be a little weird, but the bush is kind of coming back to me a little bit.
Is it?
Y'all gave me a weird ass look.
No,
it's
I'm
rare.
actually going to agree with that because lately, like when I always give the disclaimer, like I really haven't had a wax like in a minute and it's wintertime, so bitches not really getting waxed like that. So I like to give the discllaimer and niggas is like, I don't give a fuck.
Nobody really cares.
Man, that 80s, see,
the vintage
that
pussy.
80, that Ebony A's, you know, that, I'm
what
getting
is
to
it
that
about
classic.
the bush? Or do you just like brushing it back?
It's like that. I mean, I don't need the woolly mammoth.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's just like it shows a sense of wildness. Maybe I'm on my own.
You're not on your own. Some guys like it.
Now I'm not. I've had a couple talk. I had conversations with like my homies and stuff, and we'll actually have conversations about that. And I'll be like, bruh, like it was this one girl I was messing with, and she kind of reminded me of like Foxy Brown. She had this Foxy Brown vibe. Like she was stacked like a stallion, like, but she had this like old school, like she's like a revolutionary. Like I said, yo, if you was in the 70s, you'd be a Black Panther. And she's like, I would be. Like she's like old, like she just gives me Foxy Brown vibes. And her body is fucking amazing, all natural. And shit, I hope she ain't listening, but she probably ain't listening. But she had a little bush situation. But the shit kind of turned me on a little bit. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking with this Foxy Brown shit a little bit. Like, it just put me in a mind frame with some Foxy Brown shit. You know, because she was a bad bitch. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my man. He was like, nah, nigga, I'm all bald. Nah. And I guess I'm just a little bit more open-minded. You know what I mean? But at the time, she was not making me eat the cooch or nothing like that. So I ain't have to like.
Did you do it anyway?
Of course you
With
did.
her, I probably would.
But
Because
you didn't?
she's a bad. She didn't want to.
Oh.
This girl right here.
Both of us are like, what?
She didn't want to. She said, I don't care about none of that. I get more turned on giving you head. And she was giving good ass head.
They really do exist.
Yeah, it definitely does. Like, she didn't even care. Like, she was like, no, I don't want to do that. I get turned on. I've had girls where I can't name no names.
You can if you want.
Nah, I can't.
Think about it.
Actually,
The next one is, would you rather,
Oh, okay, you just go to the other shit. I'll just go off. Go ahead.
Would you rather phone sex on FaceTime or watch porn?
Phone sex on the difference is phone sex on FaceTime
It's fun.
It's kind of fun because it's the person you know that you can get off with.
And for some reason on the phone time sex stuff, it's easier to talk somebody into doing something. Like I'm shy doing it, but then you can talk me into it. I'll be like, okay, I'm bending over and slowly spreading my ass.
See?
Did we use your little tripod?
I have a little setup like at home, like, and I just turn it around and like.
Because this thing right here comes in
The
handy.
phone sex FaceTime is better than
porn.
Because
porn, you just fast forward and get to the point.
Yeah.
you get to the point, but the FaceTime thing, the person. So it's just a little bit more to it. Like,
and it's interactive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That part, I got it.
It's like you're in the porn.
Yeah.
Right.
Like virtual reality. Okay.
Right.
Would you rather come in someone's mouth or come on their face?
That's a good question. I'm a weirdo, man. I probably the face.
The face?
Yeah, the face. Yo, I was. Boy, y'all always bring out y'all know how to set a nigga up with the whiskey, boy. I tell you.
That's why we need you in the studio.
Yeah, yeah. Because
exactly.
No phone calls.
Yo, one period of my time, like when I was just like in this little zone, and it was like a streak of mine to make sure that I did that with every girl that I was with.
Come on her face?
Every single girl.
Why?
It just, I don't know. It just, and then like, I was doing it to a point where like girls was like, knew that was the routine to do at this point in the moment. And it was like a goal of mine. It was like a kinky goal of mine. Little internal kinky goal, which ain't internal no more, but whatever.
Okay. Do you like to be on the top or the bottom? You want me to ride you, or do you like to do all of the thrusting?
I think I like to do most of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The older I get, which is not very old, I personally, I'm starting to realize I never used to be into riding, but bitch, I know what I'm doing.
If you have a good rider, then it's not that bad.
Well, see, I grew up riding horses, a Western, country Western. I didn't do the English. I did the Western. And I'm starting to tap. I really am starting to tap back into
like
it.
Riding
like
a horse.
It's like, and now it's like a rhythm, and I be like really like.
If you got the good rhythm.
You know what? When I was younger, I used to love riding dick.
See,
but as my knees are getting older.
Oh shit.
And
y'all
I be
niggas
having to
sound
go
like
to
y'all
the chiropractor every week because I told y'all that man fucked me into having sciatica, however you say it.
You really had to go to chiropractor?
Yes.
Damn, somebody was breaking the shit out your back.
He was. And, it was a great time. So I'm not even mad about this bill. I got to pay the chiropractor every month to make sure everything is aligned. Hilarious. But anyway, I prefer for him to be on top now versus me on top because my body ain't what it used to be. Stuff be creaking and aching. Okay. Drunk sex. Well, I should have asked you. Well, skip that one. Watch or be watched?
Be watched.
Be watched.
I'm gonna go with watch. I like to watch.
I'm gonna go with
watch. What?
Watched.
What are you watching? Somebody else?
Sex. Yeah.
Not a movie. We're not watching Netflix.
Yeah.
We watching The Lion King.
Nah,
Simba, we need you, Simba.
Lions, are you ready?
Be in the action. Watch by a female.
Like, what if it's a female and her man?
Awkward. Females.
Have you ever been to a sex club?
I've been invited a few times.
But you didn't go? Is it because you're uncomfortable or you sincerely don't want to go?
I just didn't have the time.
Okay.
I've been invited, and when I had a couple plans, because I knew certain people that was just into, like, you know how you know people personality? I'm like, they're gonna like this. If I had like friends that like visit town and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, they're gonna like this. But my schedule just wasn't. I was ready to do it because I know where they at. But,
would you have gone and had sex, or would you just be there?
I probably would have did something.
With somebody
who I
that
was
you
with.
brought?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. In a private room?
Nah, I wouldn't have did the private room. Okay. I did it with like somebody, and then it's funny because I got a friend of mine that's like a member at the shit. This motherfucker like, man, I brought this girl and then she just let a gangbang on her and she didn't give a fuck. I said, damn, dog. That's like, he's like, man, come with me tonight. I was like,
I went to a sex club.
Exactly.
And they gave me a membership. So I got to go again. I told Medina we got to go before my membership expires.
When does it expire?
Next week.
Shit.
So we got until the 15th.
Sunday.
Hilarious. What y'all doing Friday night? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So we got to go.
Okay. Lights on or lights off?
Lights on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lights on. Everybody always says, am I the only one that likes to fuck in the dark?
Because you can't see shit. I need titties bouncing, asses
I like
clapping.
to be able to see.
But you know what?
If he ain't fine, we can turn all the lights off. It can be a blackout in there.
I feel like I'm freakier in the dark.
No.
Do you?
Yeah.
No,
when the
me-
lights are on, sometimes I'm like,
I feel like I'm
But
freakier
look,
with the light.
I'm more like a dim light, red light. I'm a dim light.
do you like music on or silence?
Don't matter to me, but I'll put the music on because most of the time that's what they'll want.
I need some music.
I don't need no music.
I don't need none of that shit.
I do.
I mean, it's cool, but like, I'm not listening to that.
I am. That's how I be riding good.
Oh, that makes sense.
I had that Foxy Brown girl. She always wanted ratchet. She always wanted some hood shit. She wanted like Jeezy or Gucci.
You know what?
Wow.
Because
I've had sex
she would
to
like
Jeezy
turn
before.
into a stripper.
I've had sex to some trap music now.
And
It
I
is
liked
sexy,
it.
but I don't
Too
want the whole
embarrassed to
playlist.
ask.
And you know,
She's like, babe, could you put Moneybag Yo?
yeah, she always wants some like trap shit.
Mm-hmm. It makes you feel like a
It does,
stripper.
and it-
She was like a
Especially
fake.
when you're so confident.
And this girl looked. I felt like I was in fucking Magic City. This girl, I had my own personal Magic City.
I had that one time too.
Look at you. I had that one time as well.
It's different because when you put on like the slow jams or some R&B or whatever,
soft as
one
hell.
guy used to like to put on reggae.
I'm
And
not
I'm
mad
like-
at that.
I wasn't mad at that either because reggae music kind of freaky anyway.
Yeah,
if you can figure out what the fuck they saying.
Nah, reggae is not that bad. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how my back got all fucked up. That damn reggae music, I was doing too much. Okay.
Nigga did the frog on your ass.
He did a lot of things, but you know what? We're not gonna complain.
Do you have another one?
Sis, do you ever do drugs?
What kind of drugs?
Any kind of drugs? Maybe just a little weed.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather
Yeah.
drunk sex or high sex?
High.
High?
Yeah.
I
But see, when
hallucinated
I'm
one
drunk,
time.
I'm a drunk.
But see, when I'm
sexer.
drunk-
I'm a
but when
drunk. When I am drunk, nigga, what do you want? I'm doing it.
But see, that's what
Is
I'm
your
saying.
friend here?
But most of the
You
time,
can get it too.
most of the time, it's drunk. It's gonna be drunk.
Mm-hmm.
See, because that's just what it takes to get to that point.
Well, what's the night we're having?
Well, for me, usually I'm doing both.
Okay.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
a little good, and I'll be having that good, that
Mhm.
good, and then with that 1942,
Ooh.
that
That's what
y'all know about that.
Very slippery
Do
and
we?
loose.
Okay.
Wait, since I have another question. You can say no if you want to, but I've been trying to get a guy to try these pills, right? They're herbal supplements.
What?
These are she orgasms.
They make
What is
me
it?
Will you
horny.
take
To
one?
make a nigga dig rock solid?
I don't know. It's for women, but I'm just wondering what it'll do to a man. Will you take one? You
What
can
is
read the
it?
ingredients.
It's a sex pill
I took 3
For what?
already.
to make us wet.
They're for women to make women horny and wet and make your sex better. But I'm just wondering what will happen to a man
if
he
he takes
them.
one.
It's vitamins and minerals. The ingredients are on the label so you can look. But
I'll
it's just
just
in a,
let y'all take it.
we already
I
took
don't need
it.
nothing.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
not
this
saying
one
you
though,
need
because I ain't
it.
taking it.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing.
I actually brought you a sample
Yo,
pack,
I do got
Medina,
this shit.
'cause
I
she
don't-
sent me a free one.
I don't know if I told y'all about this, but I do got this shit because you know was going.
So that's a no on the try.
You want
I'll
try
let
it?
y'all do that.
Okay.
See,
What
this
if he
is what
took it
everybody
and
says.
corny
We
though?
should have put it in the
I don't need it.
But
It's
could
not
you
for you to
imagine if
eat it.
he
I just
took
want you
it
to-
and started growing some titties tomorrow and since
He's not
called us
gonna
like,
grow
I'm
titties.
growing titties.
I ain't grow no titties, and you know I've been taking these things like Skittles.
Look.
I don't think that you need it.
The fuck
just
I
wanted
need it
to-
for? I don't
just
have
wanted to
problems.
see-
I don't have problems
It's
getting
not
a
gonna
wreck.
make
I don't have
you-
We
problems
were
getting.
having a
It's
CDC.
Yeah, it's
thing
not
right
going to
now.
make you hard. It just might make you aroused because that's what it does for women.
It
So I was
don't
just
take me
wondering.
I
much.
kid you not. One time,
But
me
look,
and my friend Brittany took 10 in one night.
Bitch.
10. Y'all niggas
Y'all was probably
wild.
sucking on tongues and shit again.
Nigga, I
What
was
y'all doing?
shaking. I was like,
Yo, I do get when I went to Colorado.
Take some more.
I do got this. I do
See
got
what
this weed shit where you put it's a lubricant
Oh,
and you get high off of the sex. Fly shit. Yes.
that sounds. I'm gonna add
got the
that to
lubricant.
my list
Yep.
of things to try.
And I've tried it a few times.
Uh-huh.
Nigga, this one girl I tried this shit on. The girl squirted in fucking 2 minutes.
I've never squirted before.
Really?
2 minutes.
Remember, I've always said that. I never.
2
I don't
minutes.
know what it is about
Oh,
my
that is.
body.
I thought you said you tried it, but no, you.
It's
you
a
thought
it's
about
a
it.
weed lubricant.
about squirting.
Yeah, you were saying that you when you think about it, you can't do it. It's like a mental thing. I was high on a date the other day last week, and I didn't realize that I had a tincture that was supposed to be for relief. like muscle relief, and it was CBD oil, but I thought it was only CBD oil. It was THC, and we happened to have to come to the studio that day and record. But I had a lunch date, which I actually thought was going to be sex, but it was a real lunch date. So I was totally.
So you was trying to have lunch sex?
Yeah.
You living the good life.
I didn't have lunch sex. I did not have lunch sex. I had lunch. Yes, and so I was like,
what you wanted to do?
Eat.
You wanted to have. You wanted to be like, okay, eat, get drunk. Okay, where are we going?
No, I wanted to go to my apartment. I had sent him the address, and he was like, "Well, are you hungry? Do you want to eat?" And I was like, "I feel like a whore," because I was just trying to get to, the business. I saw him call, so I took a couple of my pills, and then I was like, "Okay, by the time it's time for me to go and meet him at my place, he'll be there. The pill will be working, whatever." Well, that morning, so at 10 a.m., I took the tincture. I didn't know it had THC in it. There's a big red sticker that says THC rich. I didn't realize it. So it kicked in about 2 hours later when I get to lunch with him. And the she orgasms kicked in. Touch my hand and be like, "I like your nails." He did that. It sent a shiver up my spine. And I was just like, what is going on? Like, is he making me nervous? Is this him? Is this me? And then he was like, "Are you high?" I was like, "No, I don't smoke." And he was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Maybe it's my eyelashes. I just got my eyelashes." And then kind of, dramatic. And it did something to me. So I want to try that again.
I feel like no drug has ever done that to me other than Molly. Like, I remember when I took Molly and I really was like, oh my God.
What did it feel like?
Sex. I've never done it. Felt like sex when you weren't having sex in my veins. It felt like my bloodstream was just sex.
Oh,
like
I don't need that.
Everything
that's
was
gonna
just
be a problem.
I was just like, you already know I like to touch and kiss on people, so it was just heightened. I was like, can't do this anymore. I'll be pregnant. So
yeah, okay, yeah. I don't have any more.
I don't have any more either. Well, we did a long game of this or that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That was good stuff.
That was good stuff. Sins, I missed you. If y'all don't know, we have had Sins on before, and it was such a great episode. He did a speech at Georgia State, and someone knew who he was based off of our podcast, and he's an actual celebrity. Like, so that made me feel very good. I walked around. When you told me that, the next day I walked around like I was Beyonce. I was like, really? You don't know who I am?
You a fucking lie.
Girl.
You don't know me?
She probably did.
Talk about fucking.
So that episode, if y'all want to go back and listen to it, if you're new here, you can go back. It's called When All Sense is Lost. I don't know what episode number it was, but it was a long time ago. Probably it was definitely before we hit 100.
It's been over a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Not two.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, because when we got here, he came here in 2017 because he made the new intro.
Wow.
We asked him, and we were kind of nervous. We were like, he's going to try and tell us it's going to be $50,000.
We were nervous.
Remember
you said, we were like, can you just do this real quick? And you were like, is this a drop? And we were like,
well, we're going to use it for the intro because we don't really have an intro. So it just, if that's okay. And he was really nice about it. Thank you.
Hilarious.
Okay. So we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff because you heard us coming up with the stuff.
Okay. I love y'all questions.
A question that wasn't on the list. It made me think about it when you say you and your friends will sit around and talk about like what you like or whatever. What y'all be talking about in y'all's group chats?
Are you in group chats?
Yeah, I'm in
with just guys.
Yeah.
And what y'all talking about?
I got a group chat with my best friends from like college.
Is it a lot of people?
Yeah, it might be like 6 or 7.
That's a problem.
I don't know if that's a lot.
I did not even think that dudes had group chats.
Niggas got group chats. Let me tell you. I'll go through a phone, so I know they're in there.
Like my closest friends.
What do y'all be talking about? And do y'all talk every day?
Yeah.
That's how you keep in touch.
Day.
Especially when everybody's all over the place on different schedules.
Yeah.
Like some people
know. I got I just didn't know niggas had group chats.
Like but my friends are like my friends like I got one friend who's like a very successful doctor. He's a partner in a hospital.
Is he single?
Is he single?
He's not.
Oh.
He's the one who talks the least.
Does he cheat?
Oh.
No, he's straight Huxtables.
That's admirable.
Yeah. Oh, I got another friend who's like a very successful comedian who has his own TV show.
Is he single?
Can you give us the single ones first?
He was in a relationship. I think he might have just I don't know. I'm not gonna put his business out there.
Okay.
So
sounds complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. I got another friend who is a very successful investment banker. He just got married.
This is the successful group chat. What's it called?
These are my friends from these are my best friends.
I asked you to do the single people first.
I bet.
Well, they're single in there. How you know? Oh, that's right. The thing we did.
You stayed in Brawley?
I did.
I was in Bumstead. I mean, we weren't there at the same time.
Bumstead
Diva. I was
Diva.
a Bumstead Diva!
Yo, you are fucking crazy. Yo,
Yeah.
yo, you act like you didn't go to a black school though. You got a little like SEC in you.
KJ always says it like.
But what are
You're
they?
real
What do you
SEC.
mean?
You're like Bumstead Diva. Like what?
That's just her voice.
Yeah, like
like
that no longer
it's a
bothers
little-
me anymore.
no.
I realize.
you know I love you though. It's all love.
I know
yeah,
you
yeah,
love me,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
love the way that I speak. You know what? It makes me a lot of fun.
No, don't change nothing. I'm just
Never.
teasing you.
I love you, Sam.
I love you too.
So what y'all be talking about?
But y'all
in
don't have
this
no.
group chat?
You don't have no single friends. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, my one friend, he's a professor. He's a historian.
That's not gonna be fun.
Nah, he's actually that's
What is he talking
the
about?
nigga.
What does he
First of all,
profess?
he's a producer too. That's the nigga I'm with more than anybody else.
What does he profess?
He teaches history, but he's also
What kind of history?
Well,
Black
like, what do
history?
his comebacks be in the
Everything.
group chat? Like, does he laugh at stuff, or does he like, hey guys?
no.
You know.
He's the total opposite. That's the funny shit. He's like the main nigga,
Oh, so he's like smart and he can
Fun.
just.
and he the funniest nigga, and he the go-to nigga. He's the main nigga. We call him
He
the
keeps it
the head.
going.
Yeah, he's the main nigga.
He
That's
on
the fu-
vacation, his phone dead, the group chat is dead.
like
What are stars
like-
of the group
like-
chat?
like-
Are you a group chat?
oh, he's
star?
definitely
Yeah.
he's
Alright.
definitely the LeBron James of our group chat.
Yeah.
He's definitely the LeBron James of our group
Hey,
chat.
Yana, are you the star of your group chat?
Star of the group
We
chat.
can't all be the stars.
It's other people. We not in the group chat together. Well, we do have our group chat, but that one's kind of dead. We gotta juice it up a little bit. But yeah, like when we get in fights, like today we got in a fight, and I turned my head. I was only turning my head to do work, but everybody was like, "Okay, I guess we're done." And I was like, "Oh, well, I guess if Kiara's done, then it's done."
Wow,
Not
there's trap
moments like
stars,
that.
and now we got group chat stars. What the fuck are you?
Bruh.
I'm a motherfucking group chat star.
But every role is important. You need the person that will check on people when it does get dead. You need the person who has little good like comebacks.
you need the
and
person
stuff.
that pays attention to everything that has been said. So when the one person comes in that don't be paying attention,
That's
like, what's
Grace.
going on? And the person, this is what happened.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So you always got that one who don't pay attention to shit,
Nothing.
and you always
Oh, it's
got
that
to
one.
recap.
Yeah, it's that one motherfucker that don't never say shit.
So they just end
I got a
and
couple
they
of
just
them.
come back in, and it's just like, bitch, please
And then
scroll
you have a
up.
whole another group chat with that person not in it, and y'all talk
Yes.
shit about that person.
The
Or
main-
the person who always gets mad, and you got another one without that person.
The main contributor in our chat, I'm like the one that's in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you the celebrity?
yeah, but my comedian friend is a celebrity too.
Oh.
So it's kind of like
Both of y'all.
yeah, it's kind of both of us.
Mhm.
So but my historian friend is all the celebrities' friend. So
Mhm.
he's in the loop. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like he not like he's like, so motherfuckers want his opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my investor friend, and he's like real big in the sports world.
Mm.
So he knows all those people. So you know what I mean?
Hey, Sense, here's what I want you to do if you really fuck with us. Because I
Right.
feel like you do. But here's what's
The
going to be
face
the
he
test
made.
of this friendship.
Okay.
I need you to start, if you go into shit,
Mhm.
and you just go in and you're like, hey, y'all want to come? We know how to behave.
Damn, I
We
wish
look
y'all
good
had
as
been
fuck
told
when
me
we clean
that.
up. I want you to just start inviting
didn't
us
you
to
think
stuff.
of us?
Let us work a
You should have
room,
been.
bro.
You should have been told me that.
You be scared
know
to say
that.
stuff
We
to
live in
people.
Atlanta.
Nigga, I done been to so much shit.
We don't want people to think we're.
I've
using
invited
that
y'all
we
to shit
fuck with.
sometimes.
What you
Absolutely
invite
not.
us to?
When I was, it's been a while, but I said, "Yo, I'm doing this," and y'all be like, "Oh, we're gonna come," and y'all niggas won't show up.
What
That
did
was
you
one-
do?
First of all,
That was
I know
one
we talked-
time.
It was one time we were tired as shit.
Yeah,
We're old, Sis.
And we weren't
I
looking
just told you
cute.
about my
Old.
knees.
I'm talking about on a real ass day. Be like, oh, this little event's going to come.
it's a lot of shit going on. It was some shit
Hey,
today, yesterday,
I'm talking about in the future.
Well, what's tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Oh, wait,
I gotta go to
tomorrow-
the studio tomorrow.
I'm busy too.
I'm
What
wor-
about Thursday?
Thursday. I don't know about Thursday.
How many
Y'all should have.
people you
Y'all should have hit me yesterday. It was an event yesterday.
I was too tired.
It was
I
a
had
listening
just flew
session
back.
for Jacquees had something with Pandora. That would have been dope.
That would have been. Can you just always can we have a group chat? You think?
Let's
so?
just start
Create
one.
one.
I'm
Create
gonna make
one.
one right
We gonna
now.
make a group
I'm not
chat?
mad at that
All right.
because I'm in the networking and building. You know what I'm saying? Ayana in the
Put
cut.
Ayana in it too. Y'all need to be there too.
Okay.
And she just doing what she do.
Group chat. Okay. Speaking
So what
of your
else?
married friends, married men.
Oh.
Question for Sense.
question for me.
If we're not talking about your group chat friends, since we all know who they are, so we don't want to get anybody in trouble or anything like that. But let's just say you had a married friend and you knew that he was stepping out on his wife. Would you say something to him? Would you advise him against that, or do you just not say nothing? What do you say?
He's a grown man. He know what he's doing.
Yeah, but do you ever try to be the voice of reason?
Yeah,
It's no voice of reason.
Too with men, when you know that your dude,
They know what they're doing.
But the crazy thing is the difference between men and women when people are cheating. Like, women will sometimes overstep those boundaries and be like, "Look, think about what you're doing."
Let me tell you about that.
Please.
That, like, let me speak for men. A man knows, but this is the problem. And I think it's like a physical thing or something. I don't know, but a male female thing. But when you gotta understand, especially a man that's doing his thing and he got a lot, and he does something that's attracting energy. Man, it's a lot.
We're talking about athletes. We're talking about musicians. We're talking about
whatever it is. If
it could be
you
a
talk about what?
We're talking about fuck boys.
Fuck boys?
Yeah.
Is that what you put them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're cheating on your wife, yeah.
But continue. I'm sorry.
I'm not putting a category on it. I just understand the willpower you have to have, because let me tell you something. Y'all be acting like men are like them, and she done created the damn group chat.
I told you I was doing it right now.
Do it in a WhatsApp. Why you do
WhatsApp? Oh, I forgot. You international. We be over here. Excuse the fuck out of me.
The WhatsApp
I'm gonna have to
re-download
WhatsApp.
I
like the blue though, so it can pop up on my computer.
Do the WhatsApp.
Let us know when you're going out of town, and we'll switch over to the WhatsApp.
Oh my god, they got me and my friends got the WhatsApp, and they all live in the States.
I just like the way the group chat looks in iMessage.
Oh my god,
I know.
Okay. Anyway, now I give a lot of men credit that have the willpower to fight off. You don't understand. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I be minding my business, and I be having motherfuckers. Like, I'll show you the shit that these women be sending me.
What they be sending you?
Do you, nigga?
Their bodies?
Are we talking about?
Are they
women?
sane?
Are they married?
I got a woman. There's a woman. I have a couple married women that throw me themselves so hard that it's like you would be shocked.
That brings me to another question.
Okay.
Because did we answer your question?
He said he don't say nothing.
Okay, so he don't say anything, which is typical for a man.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Do you think that when a married person, man or woman, decides to step out on their person, is it our responsibility to end it? Or if you're the person who they're cheating with...
What do you mean?
Let me try to be more clear. Sorry, I've been drinking. We have done 2 episodes. If you're the person that you're the one who they're cheating with, should you feel bad about it? I had a friend recently who said it's not the person's responsibility. It's his responsibility. So you shouldn't feel bad about whatever it is if you're sleeping with like a married person.
It's both.
It's both.
It's both. If you know that who you dealing with. I had this. I can only go off of my shit.
Mm-hmm.
This one woman, when I was going to Vegas a lot, there was this one woman. I hope they ain't listening to this shit, but they whatever. This one woman. And something came across me and was like, I'm like, are you married? She was, because the first time she told me she was in the middle of her divorce, blah, 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 blah. You know, when we a little.
They're in the middle of their
yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's some bullshit.
It is. So then when I ran into her again, and it'd be it'd be the most successful ass women. It don't even be like
cheating knows no tax
boo bras. It be the most. They be fucking CFOs and making 500 and all that. I be like, what the fuck? Private jetting your ass. I be in fucking
you getting flued out. You like what?
No, look. One time I was in
right?
I was in France, and this one woman texted me. She was like, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in France." "Oh, I'm in London." She from fucking Michigan. She's like, "I could just fly to France real quick and see you. What's up?"
Real quick.
What? Boss shit. Like
but
that.
That's what I'm
I feel like those women have it easy.
In those personal situations, do you feel bad or are you like,
let me tell you.
Because I might be
let me tell you. It was very, so then one time she got me real fucking drunk.
Don't you blame it on the alcohol. Because you knew the bitch was married when y'all was in London and France.
No, this wasn't London. This was Vegas. It's just the same woman. She tried to meet me in New York. Yo, let me tell you.
But
That traveling shit is a whole nother. Listen.
You know you
I
don't
didn't
want
know
to
when
do
I first
anything.
met her. She
You get what I'm saying?
when I
My
first,
thing is when people do stuff like
She
this
didn't
and
tell-
you stay in contact with them and you already know they're married. If you really don't want anything to happen, what's the point in staying in contact?
No,
if
so
you
I-
really don't want anything to happen, you would be like, I'm blocking you.
Medina,
'cause I'm-
listen. So when I
hold on, does that make sense?
she's
Okay, I just want to make sure I don't sound crazy. If I want to fuck with you and I want to fuck with you, I'm fucking with you.
well, then that's bottom line. I asked her. I was like, "Are you married? You still married? You clear, right?" I just wanted to double check. She's like, "Oh, we got back together, but it don't matter." I said, "Nah, man, I ain't fucking with that shit, man.
You're a good person.
I ain't fucking with that." Now the flesh in me was like, "Nigga, that motherfucker bad as shit." No.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that in marriages, because I'm starting to believe this, do you think everyone cheats? Do you think you can really be with someone
No, I don't think everybody
40
cheats.
years and you never step out
No,
in any type of capacity, in any type of way?
I definitely agree with. I definitely think yes. I know people like that.
Mm.
Not everybody is tainted by the worldly ways.
Mhm.
Some people are
Just waiting to speak. Go ahead.
what? But some people, it's a weird fine line, man. I know people that live that life. But that shit,
Faithfulness.
no, yeah, a faithfulness, and I know people that live that life where the husband and wife gonna go take this motherfucker to the crib.
That's different.
It's two
That is
different.
different.
That's
it's
not
two
cheating.
That's not
different
cheating.
zones.
If they're in that lifestyle, that's different. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
It's two different
That's not-
zones.
mm-mm.
So it's just, and then going back to what y'all was talking about with this strip club shit and all of that.
Wait. Don't go there yet.
Oh, okay.
What were you going to say?
Okay, so this is my thing with the married people. So I was having a conversation with my dad, who has never been married. Thank God, because he would be, he's already broken enough hearts. Anyway, he was saying something about men only being as faithful as their options. And I was like, well, I think that's only from the men who want to cheat, because I do think that some men don't want to cheat. But I will tell you this, as far as dealing with a married man goes,
Feel like
niggas are just shady. I don't understand.
Oh boy.
Why
Y'all
they
got
do
me on the
that.
episode with that, huh?
We're not saying it's you. You're not married. Well, are you married?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
I'm not
Okay.
married.
Apparently, you got to ask niggas twice.
You got to ask him a few times and you got to run a background check. I just need to get a damn account on one of these investigation things. Maybe I should be a private eye. Maybe that's my calling. I need to get into that because I'm tired of the
I'm
shit.
curious about y'all though, because y'all, one side of y'all have this like free spirit, experimental, live life the way you want to, and then the other side is like, well, niggas are shady. Like, well, what side is it?
Because I asked, and it's like, okay, if you wanted to cheat on whoever you were with, you should have told me from the get-go. What I don't like is not having a choice in the matter. And I think that's always my issue with anything, with anybody lying about any aspect of their life. Like you trying to pretend to be a saint and you really out here fucking everybody. You should tell me you was fucking everybody. Well, I fucked a few people too. It's all good. I'm not going to be mad about that. I just want people to be upfront with who they are. And if I ask you a direct question, you shouldn't give me a crazy ass, dumb ass, lying ass answer.
Well, guys are dumb. That's true.
You're really honest with that.
They are.
I'm gonna tell you why guys do it, because they care, so they try to protect. They try to protect the worst, and sometimes it comes off stupid. That's the bottom line.
It comes off selfish as well.
It's not selfish. It's stupid. It's just.
Why is it not selfish? Because you were thinking about yourself. You wanted what you wanted.
Listen. No.
And that's it.
Hey,
That's what it boils down to.
Hey, look.
Listen.
What
Clarence
else?
Brown Jr.
Oh, God.
He I was dating him for 3 years, and a whole woman showed up at his house while I was there without him. She could have killed me.
She could have.
She
Y'all
could
don't be
have
thinking
killed
about our
me. That
safety.
happens. That happens. She was banging on the door. I thought it was him. I opened the door. The bitch was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Well, what are you doing?" She was his whole girlfriend for
Okay.
3 years.
It's just a lot. I'm all at the
Well, I
funeral,
can't speak for
dressed, ready
everybody.
to go, and me and the wife dressed alike. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? I guess you got
can't.
it tight.
I can't speak for everybody.
Sorry, sis.
I'm sorry.
Gave you all of
Okay,
that
what did
because
you want to say about married men, though?
This is a subject that I'm gonna just let y'all have.
No,
real
we
quick.
No, because we're going to move on. We got some more.
we're gonna shift gears. We're gonna because the married thing you can really go on.
This is going
and
to turn
on
into the fuckboy episode.
How
Yeah, and I don't want to be here for that.
because you're not a fuckboy.
Because you're cool. Well,
You're
I don't
cool.
know, but
I'm gonna say
Oh,
the marriage
okay.
thing for me.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
starting to look
You ain't
at
never done
marriage in
nothing
a
to
different
us.
way. The longer that I live life, and the more that I go to the Kroger by my house
do you ever talk to your mom about it?
about people cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
My mama tries to tell me, and well, I've been very honest about my siblings. So I'll just leave it at that. And it's like, girl, how can you tell me that you just have this whole optimistic outlook on men and dating when I know your dating history? Sometimes it just baffles me how, and not that that's wrong. I'm not saying like she's wrong and she should just be like, niggas ain't shit. I'm not saying that at all. But it's just amazing to me how somebody can go through so much and I know about it and you're still trying to sell me this optimistic dream. It's like, let's just be real. Sometimes
that even goes
people
with
grow
sometimes
apart.
when you're talking to your friends and you'd be like, bitch.
All you can do is breathe hard.
Because that's all you can do is breathe hard. Okay, Sis, let's talk about, we talk about this a lot on the show, and it's a very important epidemic that's going on in the world right now. And
Epidemic.
it is referred to as getting flued out.
Oh, yes.
And that's a big deal right now.
I don't think it's an epidemic. I think it's a positive thing.
Oh, yeah, it is positive.
The flued out.
Getting flued out can get kind of touchy because some men think they don't need to fly you out. Some women think you need to fly me out. And you need to pay for all of the things. And then you have some men that are like, well, bitch, if you can't pay for it, why am I paying for it? And then the bitch is just like, well, nigga, if you want me to come see you, you need to be flying me out to come see you.
Do you fly girls out?
What is like your stance on that? Because you're actually a man who is successful and you can afford to fly the bitches out. Sometimes we talk to niggas that you're arguing about flying people out, but you can't actually even do it.
You can't leave the county of Fulton.
You don't have a driver's license.
I have vast knowledge of this subject.
I can't cash app you nothing because you can't have cash app because you can't connect it to a bank account.
Or you've been frauding it on your bank account.
Talking about flying bitches out.
The fly out, the flued out is based upon who you're dealing with. Now, in my experience, I've dealt with different types of women. So, like, a lot of the women that I've dealt with are very successful. Some women that make even more money than I make, and I'm not ashamed to even say that.
They be trying to fly you out.
Oh, or they be like, they're not even worried about.
No, it's not necessarily that they'll fly me out. They'll be like, "Where are you at?" And they'll be like, and they'll just send me. They'll just screenshot their fucking ticket.
So is it tacky to expect to be flued out?
No, because it just depends on like, and I've flown women out. Like I've offered it. You know what I mean? And
do you find it attractive when the woman is just like, "Oh, where are you? I'm coming," and she sent you the ticket?
It just depends
if you like her.
No, I've had a girl like I was talking like this groupie chick or whatever, and then she was just like, "Oh, you in Atlanta?" And then just bought. It's funny.
No, I mean a girl you like you like her.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you both experiences. Okay. Like, and then this one girl just bought her ticket and screenshotted me the shit, and I was like, "Whoa, slow the fuck down." She lived in fucking
like that girl who went in that nigga's apartment on the last episode.
Just screenshotted the shit and was like, "I'm coming. When you come, I'm coming. I want to come to Atlanta." Because you know, a lot of women around the country, they be hyped to come to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like especially like West Coast, like different girls from like San Diego, Phoenix, some kind of cities, and Dallas. Yeah. They be hyped off. Well, you from Dallas, ain't you?
They want to see some black men.
They hype off it. They love like I had this one girl that I was messing with that was from Denver. I flew her out. So, but it wasn't nothing for me because I flow so much. So I flown so much. I'm talking about I've flown so much. I've flown so much. I had a shitload of fucking Sky Miles, so it didn't cost me no money. I just put my Sky Miles on it. It was just 22,000 Sky Miles from Denver to Atlanta.
I honestly don't think women care about if it's Sky Miles or. I think we just like to pay for it or not.
Yeah,
and it's not.
I've done a couple flyouts.
But do you understand why women like that?
It depends on who. It depends.
It just seems a little like I
got you. I've had successful grown women that I fuck with that they don't care about that. They just they'll just screenshot me their flight.
Is that more attractive?
It wasn't about what was more attractive. It just was who I was dealing with.
I feel like when y'all both have money, it don't even matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter to me. Like it depends on because the one girl that I flew out, she was a nurse. She made $90,000 a year. That's a good fucking living. So it didn't matter. I had another girl who, her daddy owned a fucking farm and a car dealership, so she didn't have. But I flew her out anyway. You know what I mean? But it didn't matter to like I didn't care.
But do you agree that if you were fucking with someone who's not a nurse, her dad doesn't own the farm, and she doesn't have it, like she's taking care of herself, but you do know that if she is gonna go on this trip with you and it could possibly put a dent in her pocket, you know to be like, I got you. I want to kick it with you. I don't expect you
If
to
it's
get the
somebody,
ticket. I got you.
if it was at that moment, and that's what, and like, I've offered it.
Do you know when you're dealing with someone like that, or do you always
You can
just
tell
offer
when you're talking to
How
them.
can you tell? Because I need to make sure I'm sending the right
You can
signals.
Me too.
You can just
If
kind
you-
of tell, like, you could just kind of tell, like, what they do, what, you know what I mean, what they go, like.
What do you mean? What they do for a living or just like socially?
Yeah, just kind of tell the flow. You could kind of tell, like,
Wait,
talking
which
to 'em.
one?
Mhm.
Everything, socially.
I gotta stop talking about where
financially,
I be eating.
but it's not a good or bad thing. It's just you could just kind of tell. And if I like it's just certain things. And then sometimes, like, they'll bring it up. Like, there's this one woman, like, she bring it up, like, she was into traveling, so she'd be like, I want to come to Atlanta. Oh, when is a date free?
Everybody said Sense won't just answer the
He
question.
won't.
What question? What's the question?
Because you keep giving us these situational things, which is cool, but
do you normally just is your go-to to be just like, I got it? Because lately it's been like these debates with niggas, and it's like, bro, you got it or no?
I've never been in a you got it, you know situation.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
they're not
So
gonna
typically
say
your first thing is like, I'm
wanna know
obviously
the
I'm
truth?
flying you out.
You wanna know
yes,
you
that's
wanna
why we
do-
asking you.
Nigga, most of the time, the women I've dealt with,
Or flying themselves
they
out.
flying themselves
Okay,
out. I'm
and
gonna
that
be
makes
real
sense
with you.
for your
But I've
situation.
flown a couple women out.
But when you flew
I
them
flew
out,
the
was
nurse.
it a
I
debate?
flew a nurse. No.
Okay, it was like you
'Cause
needed to fly her out. You're flying her out.
Look,
You just did it.
I just did it. I didn't get into
Okay.
the debate because I knew what I wanted at the time.
Got you.
Now, what
If
about
I didn't, if I couldn't do it, then I wouldn't bring it up.
Got you.
So when I just wait till I was going to end up in your city or something.
Mhm.
At the,
Exactly.
That's real.
that's me. That's you know what I'm saying.
That's
But
how it should be.
But if we was planning it, I just did it. Like it did
Mhm.
at the time. I just like, all right, run. Like that's just how I was moving.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
It's a we've talked about this a lot, and it's always like it's a great topic because like everybody feels differently. But some niggas feel like if they invite you out, they don't need to buy the ticket. And
If somebody's inviting you, if somebody invites you out and they don't want to pay for the ticket, then
It's a dub.
they're lame.
mhm.
You shouldn't invite nobody out if you can't afford the ticket.
Mhm.
See, every girl that paid for their flight to come see me, they were the ones to bring it up. And before I could even offer,
Mhm.
they just was on some grown woman shit and was like, nah, I'm good.
Mhm.
You feel me?
I'm trying to get in that circle.
You in that circle. You just networking with
okay,
the
but
wrong
we're just
motherfuckers.
saying the wrong
No, I'm
things.
just
That's
playing.
what we got to get to
You-
next.
y'all
Okay,
are in
And I
that
gotta
circle.
stop. Like
Yeah,
you
we
said,
are
we
in
gotta
that
stop
circle.
showing where we're eating at. I'm not
gotta-
gonna be on live too much no more.
Well, I just be on live at my ghetto ass job, and so I feel like that's a good representation. I hope my coworkers ain't on here, but y'all know what it is. But they just be like, "Oh, y'all still got paper checks? Why don't y'all have direct deposit?" And I just be looking like I can't really answer that
Had them
question
problems.
because that's a blessing.
I
But some
never had
people,
them kind of
some people do,
problems.
and they be like, "Why you running to the bank?" And I just look because I can't really answer the question. But it's like you should put two
When
and
I
two
was younger
together.
and a little more immature, there was one girl this was so long
You're
ago.
getting a lot of wagging tongues on my live. I
What
don't
is
know.
that?
It's just like a goofy face with a tongue hanging out. I think that means that's good. I don't know.
It's like,
I
well, it
don't
wasn't
know what
like
that
that, but it
means.
was just like, like a drooly face.
Oh.
They were like, let's see him. Is this the Spirit Airlines dude? I had to make sure they knew it wasn't you.
Spirit Airlines.
we had
first
this
of all,
That
whole
was a
debate
story.
the other
check that off
day.
the list.
Thank
Spirit
you.
Frontier.
Thank
Spirit.
you.
Nigga.
This has been a debate.
Nigga, no.
Niggas is
nigga.
saying it's
If you-
okay
no,
to fly
no.
the bitch out on Spirit,
I
and I said,
Nigga,
and there's
I flew all my girls on Delta.
But I
Delta
told
or
them you was
American?
a Delta
I
because
did
I
all
heard
of
you
that.
say
because I was diamond medallion on Delta.
But that still mean you be
I'ma keep
flying
it
Delta.
Nah, with the
Ain't no
Venezuelan girl.
diamond shit
See,
on
the
Spirit.
Venezuelan girl I flew one time. I flew the Venezuelan girl, the girl y'all was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
to Miami. This the funny shit. The Delta didn't go because they got like political issues. So only
Yeah, it's
American
a lot
went to
of press.
Venezuela.
I'm an American girl,
Oh yeah, because
even though sometimes they're American.
Oh,
I love American.
but this the funny shit. You want to talk about the fly out shit? So I ain't even. I said, yo, here go your flight. Da, da, da. She was like, fly. Da, da. I said, cool. Here go your flight. You know what I mean? Because I've flown all the airlines, so I have miles with all of them. So it didn't hurt my pockets. So here go your flight. This girl, I just played the game like she played it. I flew to Miami. This like 2 years ago. I flew to Miami. She came. She lit. I had to. Now, I was staying in this damn 5-star damn hotel, and I was in San Diego before we went to Miami. So, but she came the day before I did. So I had to pay the extra day. But because I was doing shows and stuff, whoever was bringing me and my team to the city, they was paying for that shit. Like it's tricks to all this shit. But because I had the extra day, because I ain't gonna taint the relationship I had with the people that was bringing me to the city, I had to pay for the shit. Well, it was at the fucking Nobu Hotel. That bitch is $500 to $700 a night. You get what I'm trying to tell you? So I was like, fuck. But I wanted to impress the girl because I was in my little zone. You know what I mean? So I paid for the shit. You know what I mean? Because it was an extra night. They was like, yo, we got you for these 2 nights. I said, yo, I need an extra night. But I didn't even ask them. I said, yo, let me pay for this extra. I think it was like $412. That's still a lot for a fucking night. But I was like, and then the girl, and then they got Nobu room service downstairs. The girl room serviced me all fucking night. My fucking bill was like $900 for one day. But me, I'm trying to keep it cool.
It's expensive with room service,
man. And she was ordering lunch, dinner, and
she was like, "Look,
but look what the girl did though. Look what she did though. Look what she did. She texts me and is like, "Oh, I'm already in Miami, so I'll just catch a cab or Uber to your hotel." Nigga, I already about the flight. Who done flew your ass? But I knew how she moved. She was living a fast life. So you know what I did? American, look, I'm gonna need to transfer these miles back to this. And then I knew the game. I knew the game. And look, when we get, and let me tell you something. When I got to Miami, she was
worth it? That's what I wanted
at that time. Yes, it was.
Okay,
because I knew the game.
Look,
I didn't get him.
Seem mad.
No,
he's just telling us the story.
Telling the story, and that's what I thought I was saying. You expecting all this shit?
I didn't get in my feelings.
Running up the room service, that bitch make it worth it.
Look, I didn't get in my feelings because I knew what I was dealing with. Now, look, this was me 2 years ago. Now, I probably wouldn't do that. This is me 2 years ago because I was in a different space.
Would you not do it now just because you want to get to know people before you start?
Well, now I'm just not on. I was on some fast life shit. I'm more focused on my career and stuff like that now. So I'm not really. I was on that 2 years ago. I wanted to see what it was like, and it was kind of fun. I was into it. I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot. What
age range was that so I can know where to...
Age range?
What was your age range when you were
30s.
like, I want to do this?
30s.
Okay, 30s.
I'm in my late 30s. I ain't that bad. Late
30s. So still trying to figure out what I need to say and what I need to stop.
But we also need to... Now I'm looking at... You know how I like old niggas, but now the old niggas is like, well, we trying to settle down and do...
Maybe you need to get somebody your age.
I need to do like 35, 38.
Don't do the...
33, 35.
35, 37?
Don't do
34?
Don't do the age thing.
What we need to do
the vibe thing.
The vibe.
But the vibe ain't really...
The vibe's gonna dictate.
You know, look, I made a seeking arrangement for count, and these niggas on here talking about they want to be mentors.
No. Don't do the age thing.
Is that a code word?
No, it's actually not.
Don't do the age thing. Don't do the age thing.
They really want to mentor you. I don't need no goddamn mentor.
No, don't do the age thing. Don't do that.
What should we do?
Do the vibe thing.
How are you trying to switch it up? We want early 30 cents.
This was late 30 cents.
Oh,
okay. So let's just go.
I didn't start moving, shaking, and baking until my late 30s.
Okay, well, you're not.
Well, no, that's not true. Because I was moving, shaking, and baking. I'm a Hill and Valley ass nigga. That's what I hate about. Why you rolling your eyes? Because I be thinking about shit, and y'all done fed me this whiskey, man. I'm sorry.
Actually, can I have a little bit of whiskey?
Yeah.
Are you trying to move to the whiskey?
I think we're almost out of tequila. You might have a sweet.
You want some ice? Okay, I'm gonna go just grab some more ice really quick.
Yeah. That's not to be disclosed.
I feel you because we done told our ages, and I'm gonna stop. Time has stopped now. I'm not telling my age.
How old do you
anymore.
think I am? Maybe.
I would think that you were that age just based off of
I'm the same age. I'm the same age as my comrades. So just put it like that.
However, if you lied, like many men do, and told me you were like 34,
definitely not
to 37, I would believe it.
I'm not. I'm older than that.
So and you don't have gray hair. Do you dye your hair?
No.
Okay. You know, some people do. I had this dude.
I'm peeping at women like gray hair.
I love it. You know who my crush is? That's been my crush since I was like 5.
Who?
Rick Fox.
I'm not. That's a respectable
crush.
Handsome
man.
That's a respectable. That's a respectable crush.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's no homo.
whenever Vanessa Williams and him got married, and Vanessa Williams was like, the marriage ended because of me, and that's a good man. That just sent it up a couple more notches.
I respect that. That's a quality crush. I'm not even mad at that.
He's got nice shoulders. Woo, Lord. I gotta stop talking about Rick Fox. I talk about
You watch Greenleaf?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you would watch Greenleaf. That's your kind of show.
It's so much drama. Hey man,
it's a good show though.
That's the theme song.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
You never watched it?
What?
That's the theme song.
No, I've never watched it. I tried, but
it's a good show.
You gotta watch it. It's a lot of drama.
It's quality. It's
even
quality.
Though it's church.
It's good TV though. It's good TV.
I mean, church is drama. Oh, sorry.
Well,
church is that's
okay.
Let me get another
some
swig.
napkins.
What else y'all got for me?
Okay, getting flued out. Okay, phone passwords.
Phone passwords.
Phone
passwords.
I wanted to know. I was talking to one of my girlfriends the other day.
Okay.
No, I might call a pass.
Okay. Now listen. I was talking to one of my girlfriends the other day.
Hold up, why y'all bring me on? I thought y'all was bringing me on the show to talk raciness. Y'all brought me on the show to like figure to talk about man code shit.
You've been very racy, but we got more stuff.
All right, go ahead.
Just come on.
All right.
You're a man.
Get a water.
This is still racy. Yeah, so we gotta take it.
Y'all be trying to find this
and
man
we feel
code.
like you'll actually be real. A lot of the guys we get won't be real
They try
about
to be
this
cool.
stuff. So we gotta hear this, and then we can get to the nasty shit. I see you get Nancy over there.
Okay, do we want to skip passwords and just get to how freaky?
Go to the passwords. Okay. Go to the passwords. Let's get the passwords out the way.
Hey, honestly, are y'all gonna do this shit or not? Okay. So since we want to know about the phone passwords, do you think it's ever appropriate to go through somebody's phone or to even like request that you give them the password?
I'm not a condoner of the phone, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because a man can be trustworthy with his woman, but
he's picking up still.
He's still what?
The music.
Tell them niggas close the door, man. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
I feel like they're
not gonna listen to us.
Like they're like,
you gotta go and let them know.
That's so rude.
I said, you probably right, sis.
Oh, it turned all the way down.
What'd you say?
What did you say?
Just gotta respect niggas, man. Show them respect and make them feel like they ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna come back on in a minute.
You think so?
You just gotta be like you just
honest.
can't make niggas like that be like, you can't be aggressive with
I
niggas.
wasn't aggressive.
Yeah,
no, I'm not telling y'all. I'm just telling you like,
building.
I'm like, yo, if it's cool, like, you know, I just be trying to be like that with niggas, like, it's cool.
Turn it down.
But I don't know what they doing. They be goofy. They ain't even talking about you shooting a video. Where the camera at? Ain't no camera. It's goofy shit.
That is goofy.
Okay.
Like, where the camera at, nigga? Y'all just dancing around being niggas.
Okay, well, cheers to we'll continue.
Cheers.
Thank you, Cent.
To getting the password to the phone.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so back to passwords. You said it's not okay. She drank it.
And that's the thing that men and women do. I have been asked for my phone password, and I'd be looking at niggas like, no, not even that I have anything to hide. Are you going to pay the phone bill?
I'm not into going into phones, man. And I've had occasions, I've had relationships where that has affected us. And I'm not into it. And I'm going to tell you why. Like, I had a girlfriend go on my phone and I didn't even do shit. But the girl was coming at me real hard. And like, I had this one girl where like, she was like, I'm drunk. Can I just stay at your house? And she used to kind of, why somebody just DM me talking about they listening to the damn show, man? Oh my God.
Somebody just was like, see how you in the building? I was like, I know, right?
Oh,
I'm
shit.
feeling real outnumbered. It's all three of y'all.
So,
right?
Cause y'all streaming live, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I turned one off, but I'm gonna turn it back on.
Yeah, so, I've had situations where a girlfriend is going through my phone, but I ain't do nothing with the girl. But okay, I was a man. The girl was drunk. She was like, and she used to work for me, so she was like, "I'm drunk." Yeah, I knew she wanted to do something with me.
So you let her spend the night.
I let her spend the night, but then I was like, "Nigga, that's doing too much. I'm not gonna fuck up my relationship." So I just let her stay at the house.
And you let.
And you let.
I was at my house. And then she woke up in the morning.
Wait, so she did spend
But the way you said it made it seem like
She did.
said it like you didn't let her spend the night, but then you were like, well, then I let her stay and I left.
I let her stay. No, because it was my house. So I let her stay at the house. So because I ain't want her to, she was drunk, so I ain't want her
didn't want her to die.
Whatever. Yeah. So in the morning, she woke up, she went home.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do nothing. I could have did something as a man. See, it's a weird thing. Like, let's not be phony and fake about this shit. You feel me?
Oh, gosh. Are y'all going to come talk? If y'all want to talk, we can get off live. If y'all going to talk. Okay, it's off. We delete the videos, too, so you got to catch it when you catch it. What you got?
Don't want people to know that you know us?
These interruptions.
I wish.
I gave him a water. Oh, I drank out of this one. Oh, it's some right there by the trick-or-treat thing.
I'm so sorry. Trendsetter since that
You
we've
see?
had, multiple people come in.
That's cool.
Trap music is playing in the background.
Hey, man.
We normally
keep it
don't
funky.
run our production like this.
Keep it funky.
It's because we're women. If it
It's
was a
because
bunch of
we're women.
scary
If it
ass
was
niggas
some
with
men up-
tattoos on their
They
face,
don't even got to be scary. They would just be like, don't be.
Nah.
It's because we're women.
they wouldn't come in
It's all
here.
good. What?
Anyway, okay, we're gonna move on because I don't know.
What we were talking about.
Yeah.
No, we was
Ask
talking
for the
about
passwords.
passcodes.
We're gonna get to the nasty stuff unless you still want to talk about passcodes.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's say you were having sex with a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all have had sex a few times, and she wants to try some new shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best way for a girl to come at you and let you know that she wants to try something that you probably don't want to try because it's really nasty or really freaky?
Depends on what it is.
Lick your booty hole.
That's not really that bad.
It's not, but to black men it is.
Man,
I
that's
only fuck black men.
And you be looking at booty holes?
you know damn well
You
she
know
do.
I
I
do.
just wanted her to say it.
She like, yes.
She loves making me say that. She loves trying to embarrass me.
I told my mom that Kiara eats booty, and my mom was like, "Pirate's booty,
Kinda
the popcorn."
normal now.
I said, "No, Mom."
It is.
It's kind of
Ma'am.
it ain't even.
And then I had to see her in like a week or two.
Hey,
and I'm
Kiki,
like,
that's what you doing.
I mean, I'll do
You
it
get
to
a trophy.
everybody.
That's a
But I
trophy.
do it sometimes.
I
Like, if
started
you fuck
doing
me
it
good, I'll
too.
eat your ass. Yeah.
Kiara got me into doing it.
I told you that's what
I
you
only
should
have
try and
two
do.
under
Y'all
my
are
belt.
amazing.
Because this is my thing. When it's stuff like that, I feel like it's going to feel good to y'all. And a lot of times, y'all be feeling like shit with your ass is gay. And I always try and push the
I don't want no
message
fingers
that
in
is,
there.
well,
I
I'd have popped a
man.
finger in there and I'm going to tell you that in my cocktail. But,
You have?
yes, I
Yeah,
just did. I got a story.
Oh,
But it's like,
I
I
ain't
just
fucking with that.
want people to be open to trying things. Now, if you try it and you don't like it, but don't try it because you think I'm going to think that you're gay. I know you're not gay. I'm a woman.
Right.
So
You're
it's
gonna
fine.
like it though. If somebody,
It be
here's
feeling
the
good.
thing. It's uncomfortable when anybody's in anybody's booty
I mean,
hole.
it's a little bit uncomfortable for me. I had
It's
just got my makeup
uncomfortable
done.
for me, and you also don't know if you're gonna fart.
Y'all looking ass. Man, y'all need a fucking portrait. I need a fucking. Y'all
We were
hilarious.
just like our rent paid for starters. That's the
Yo,
topic we skipped
and
over.
y'all like so open about it. It's beautiful.
We gotta be. We gotta push the message.
So, what do you think is too freaky? Have you ever had a woman try something with you, and you were like, "Whoa, bitch, you taking it too far"?
Well, no, I had a woman do that. I mean, shit. I had plenty of women try to.
No, but did she do something that you thought was too freaky? Or try to?
No, one girl tried to do the. I said, "Nigga, what you doing?" Nah,
She tried to do the what?
She tried to like do the
Put her
finger
finger
shit.
there?
I said, "Nah, we ain't fucking
Were her
with that."
nails too long?
Nah, I'm not. I don't want that. That's not happening. Nah,
But
I
you
just
didn't let
ain't
her
fucking
try
with
it?
No, not doing it.
Kiki, have you ever had somebody do some shit with you where it was too freaky, and you were like, "Absolutely not"?
Too freaky. Not too freaky, but too painful. Yes.
Like,
Anal.
really?
That's too painful. I don't like it. I let
No,
them
you
try
need a good.
it.
You need a good baby oil and a good lube.
I need
action.
a little bitty dick is what I need. Because my
yeah.
booty hole,
Nah, it'll spread.
Honestly, the more that
It'll
Just need a
tear.
good lube action.
the more that it
Need a
tears,
good
like, the better that it
slippage.
feels. Like,
You
honestly.
said
the
what?
more
Wait.
what?
Like the more that it tears a little,
Mhm.
the better that it feels because
See, you like a different level of pain than I do. I don't like that shit. Maybe I just like, apparently I just like getting my heart broken because I keep doing that shit. But I don't want my booty hole broken. Like, okay, so for example,
the
rated
booty hole
intimate,
heals very quickly. Like eyes, you know how if you
and it's very susceptible to disease. Let's
Well,
not forget that.
Throw a yonder more. You good to go.
Besides
raw
sexual
daddy?
diseases, there's other diseases.
What? Them herps?
Well, that's still a sexual disease. I'm thinking of just like spreading around E. coli and shit. It's like it's a booty hole. Like if you're shitting out stuff, right?
Yondom, man. Yondom, you good. Yondominiums.
But if he gets shit on his dick from my asshole and then it gets into my bloodstream,
it's because my got booty a fucking condom on, nigga.
Well, wait, and then after when you do booty stuff, he has to go and wash off.
No, but he's still in the booty. If my booty is tearing and he's fucking me in my ass, let's say, I didn't do it enema. That's not my regular routine. It's definitely a surprise if you made it in my ass. Let's just say that's what I be thinking about. Like, is it gonna be a little shit on there? I don't know. You can't really see bacteria. I'm not looking at shit with a microscope. And if my asshole tears and you get something in there, I'm not trying to be like the people in Cali from Jack in the Box a long time ago where people were fucking dying of E. coli poisoning.
I do remember that.
I mean,
that
I know
serious.
that my mind goes all the way left. I'm
don't
just saying,
do it. All right,
it happens.
Totally blew it.
I be getting scared.
Just
but if you like it and it feels good to you, by all means, go for it. But for me, it's just not. It hurts too much. I be thinking too much, and that's just not really when I'm in my zone. That's not when I'm doing my best sexual performance.
Hey, look, we respect everyone.
Hold on, let's get back on point, man. Let's get to the fun shit. You talking to?
Well, I was just asking about somebody being too freaky. Do you ever feel like you've asked a girl to do something, or you wanted to do something with a girl that was really freaky, and you weren't sure how to get her to do it?
No, I've had girls like giving a nigga head, and she's like, "Shit, I like ass too." I'm like, "Damn, all right."
Okay, besides,
so we can all agree that if someone wants to play with your booty hole, minus me, it's too freaky for
not with the finger. I'm not with the finger action.
Okay.
I just
you could do the underball. I ain't mad at the underball.
Little gooch action.
That's what is it called?
The gooch. Well,
that's what that is.
That's the gooch, but the perineum.
Man, I had this MILF introduce that energy to me. You know that
was
MILF.
This recent?
Nah, this is 7 years ago.
It's still exciting because he started smiling like it was Christmas.
Where are you at, MILF?
Yeah, it was the MILF is
they're incredible
top
creatures.
flavor.
Yeah.
What is it about the MILF?
Yeah, they don't hold back.
Man,
they're like, I still want to
season. It's good season.
Plenty of MILFs.
Oh,
they still want to be.
You fuck MILFs?
Absolutely, and MILFs have fucked me.
But how do y'all be fucking? They threw a strap.
I mean, I had girl sex. Like it's like I've been with women before, and they happen to be MILFs,
right?
And I just feel like MILFs feel like they have something to prove.
Something about their seasoning.
I just feel like they feel like they have something to prove. They're going above and beyond. They're like, man, I'm not
MILF.
That.
MILF is like, man, that's something about that flavor, man. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. You know how like you have a good Southern meal? Mm-hmm. I put that on the same level as a MILF, man. I'm just keeping it real. Am I tripping?
You're not tripping.
I've only had sex with one MILF, but I had sex with her before she was a MILF.
Man, MILF.
She was just a Jill, I guess.
Man, I don't know what it is.
Well, I went to Velvet Taco the other day for lunch, and I had a chicken and waffle taco without the bacon, and it was so savory, and it had a waffle tortilla with
that milk shit.
Fried chicken in the middle with maple syrup and some gravy, and it was like a soul food MILF.
That's what a MILF feels like.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what.
It's that they produced a family with their vagina.
I didn't really feel a lot because it was mostly stuff getting done to me. But it was a great experience.
But a MILF would do a MILF will provide all your personal pleasures for you.
You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think this was a great way to end with MILFs because mothers are amazing. I love you, Mom.
And then you go to that moment. Like, what?
My mama better not be listening. Oh, God.
My mom better
Where are we at with it? Hold on. We talking about something. Is that it?
Hey, look,
I'm freaky. You didn't say nothing about freakiness.
We still have to move on to Indecisive Diane, advice, and cocktails. So
I'm doing one advice letter this week because we did several last week.
We did. So we'll move on to Indecisive Diane. You'll help us with some advice, and then you'll share one of your new and improved cocktails.
Okay.
All right. And improved. Okay, Diane. So what cute Atlanta date idea do you have for us this week?
Hey, ladies. It's me, Indecisive.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
evasive, Diane. I'm going to keep this short, quick, and to the point. So listen, there's this new place in Atlanta across the street from the St. Regis. They have late night food. They have a bunch of different tacos, outdoor seating. They literally have heating. I know it's the winter time, so you don't want to sit outside, but you're going to love it. Here's the address. It's 77 West Paces, Ferry Road, Northwest, Suite 35A, Atlanta, Georgia, 30305. Go there on a lunch date. Go there for dinner. They don't close till 2 a.m., so you can get a fuck boy and go and fuck him.
Okay, Diane, you're really doing way too much. Thank you so much.
No problem, ladies. Goodbye.
So do you know that they have a Velvet Taco in Dallas?
Yes.
I always
I've
drunkenly
been there.
went there after
Mhm.
the club, but the other day I went there for lunch. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I like it. I've only been to Velvet Taco in Dallas maybe like 2 or 3 times, and then I saw they were building one over there.
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. I literally got 5 tacos. They're hearty tacos.
Where?
They are.
Velvet Taco.
Where's that?
It's across from the St. Regis in Buckhead.
they got a
Oh
taco
my
bar there?
gosh,
Yeah.
they
I
just
am
built
a taco
it.
champion.
It's but they have like specialty taco. They have a picnic
They're
taco.
good.
It has potato salad in it, rotisserie chicken, everything
I
you
haven't
want
tried
with like a
that.
Thanksgiving meal in a taco.
Ooh.
Listen, it'll change your life.
Fuck.
What? Y'all better. You could go on a date there. It's a
She
very
said,
cheap date, but you'll love it.
Why do girls like to stick their tongue out?
I don't know.
Y'all
Which
have
is
like
fun.
these oral
It's like we can
fixations.
have a little ratchet moment. Okay, so now it's time for the advice. If you have a question that you want to ask some unqualified people, send it to us. Ask CockTales, AskCockTales @gmail.com. I really had to pause and think about how to spell that.
It's okay.
The drinks are flowing. Okay, so I have one. It says, who should be my baby daddy?
Wow.
Hey, Kiki and Medina. I love y'all show and I listen to it every day. Anyway, I need some advice. I have 3 guys that I talk. Yeah. Okay, I have 3 guys that I talk to, and I really like all of them in different ways. I'm 29, and I'm just ready to have a baby. So I asked all of them, would they give me a baby? And they all said, yeah. Let me give you some background information about all of them. Okay, baby daddy A. We've known each
Exhibit A.
We've known each other since 2013 and have been messing around on and off since then. 6 years. Okay, we recently got real close on our deployment in 2017. Oh yeah, I'm in the Army.
We got good insurance.
We went on my birthday trip to Mexico together and it was amazing. He's a good person and has his shit together. He has firehead, but his sex is just okay. Okay, so we get A for head and a C for sex. Okay, baby daddy
He also
2.
has his shit together.
He does, yes. She said nothing about his appearance. Let's remember that. Now we'll move on to exhibit 2, baby daddy number 2. He's fine as fuck. A little younger. She put lots of extra letters in fine. Okay. He's fine as fuck, a little younger, and we've been knowing each other since 2017. His head and dick game is fire. He's one of the few men that can make me come from penetration. Every time I go to Dallas, we fuck, and it's always a vibe. That's what she spoke on earlier. He's always saying he loves me, and he wants me to have his child. He also has his shit all the way together. Okay. Baby daddy number 3. OMG, I love this nigga. We met in 2018. He is going to be the worst one. We met in 2018 and we just clicked immediately. He's fine too and his sex is bomb. He's successful and we are really good friends. I always call him for advice at the workplace and he always has the right answers. We need more details on him because some may, I guess because he's new. Okay. So I love all these niggas in different ways. They all have done some fuck shit. Baby daddy 1 be trying to control my career and convince me to get out of the Army. We don't need pregnant in the Army. Okay. Baby daddy number 2 is hella popular and I know he fucking other bitches. And baby daddy number 3 got caught fucking with me and 2 other bitches at the same time. I knew it. All these niggas are successful and I would have a baby with any one of them. Y'all, who should be my baby daddy? They all qualified. That's what I was going to ask. Girl, what's the qualifications for a baby daddy?
And I also want to say, like, do we just want a baby daddy or do you want a husband? Or
I think she just want a baby daddy.
Do you want a family? Do you want the kids to know the baby daddy? Like, I'm confused.
I mean, the stuff that you sent to me seems a little trivial. You can have a good daddy who can't fuck. Or a bad daddy who can fuck. You didn't say nothing about who they are. You just said they have their shit together. And two out of 3 look good. I don't know. I would go with the best looking one if that's what you want.
I would say,
because they're all the same. Like it's nothing deep to it.
I would say let's stop with the baby daddy talk because we don't. That's not. You're literally saying you just want them to give you a child and you don't care about anything else.
But some people don't want to get married. Some people don't want a whole family. Some people just want to have a baby and they don't want to pay for IVF.
Okay. I mean, I don't understand that concept. And so I guess I just shouldn't talk on it. Since, would you like to give this woman any advice?
Oh, Ayana.
I mean,
This is trivial. The stuff she said.
Trying to think if I'm coming from a man perspective.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if a girl asked you right now to be her baby daddy and she was like, "You're cute, you fuck good, and you got your shit together. Let's have a baby."
The only way I'm gonna have it, I get that. If you only knew. But anyway, it really comes down to whoever. None of them niggas might not be a qualification because who's asking her to be their wife?
That's what I said.
I feel like she don't
if you really want to go there.
Like, do they want to
Like,
father the children? Like,
now, if you want to be some people, it's cool with just being a baby. I'm not against anybody's preference. If it's cool with just having a child with a nigga, then that's up to her. That's like everybody got their pluses and their minuses. That's a decision only she can make. Somebody that sitting here on this podcast, we can't determine that because the woman that asked the question, she knows these niggas better than anybody else. So it's whoever shows her the willingness to commit to her.
To the child, for real.
Well, if you commit to her, then you commit to the child. You feel me?
Sometimes.
I mean, you can only go off of what's in front of you. Like, I mean,
this is just hard to answer, girl. You didn't give us real details about who they really are.
It's a decision she has to make for herself.
Girl, throw a coin in the air.
Nah, ain't no throw the coin in the air. She has to make a decision based upon who is more willing to commit with her for her.
I'd rather you just have a stranger, like, really do the IVF. Not like a stranger off the street, but if you really want to be a single mother and just raise a kid, because that's what it sounds like it's going to be, you just want a baby.
Okay. And you don't care who fathers the child, which is very awkward
then
to me.
I feel like it's better for you not to have somebody that you know, because then I feel like underneath, you really have some expectations that you're not really addressing.
I be thinking motherfuckers don't realize what it take to fucking
I
parent a child.
Because it's a lot of work.
You're thinking about your unborn child.
When you just say, okay, this person gives me good sex, this person looks a certain way, and
that
this person has their shit together.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with that damn
when
that
they stop answering you,
spitting up on your ass and shitting on your ass all damn day, and you can't fucking you ain't got no time for you. Mommy before the mommy, the motherfucker can't. Trust me, I got.
I'm thinking about how you have to develop a
Huh?
human being that has to function in our society, and so that's like a lot to process. So I think you need
a baby daddy, really.
To give.
No, I mean, like, period. Leave it
Definitely.
alone is
The
really
normal
what I
function,
think. But
you
of the
definitely-
options, I was just saying, of the options, that's what I think you should do. But you just need to chill out. Girl,
Yeah.
you're only 29.
Relax, yeah, girl. Okay, so
All right.
Baby doll or a puppy.
mhm.
A
Yeah,
fish,
you need
actually.
That's what you need.
A
Right.
fish. A beta fish.
You could take a puppy. Learn
Yeah.
the puppy first. Learn how
That's
to
a
walk
lot of
it.
work.
Tell me
So
about
I
Learn how to
hear.
walk it and feed the puppy. Then let's figure it out from there.
it. That was a great advice letter. We don't need to do any more.
Are you ready to do your cocktail?
I'm not going first.
Why?
'Cause I don't want to.
Since you want to go first?
What's the cocktail?
You don't try to come in here and act like you don't know it.
What is
The
it?
cocktail is a dating, sex, or relationship story, a personal one.
Okay.
I know you got one.
We
'Cause
know
were
you
itching
have
to talk about
some.
the nasty shit.
Okay. So which one you want me to talk about?
Which one is most entertaining?
Kiki, can you just go first? I feel like we
Why?
always gotta let niggas know.
I go
what
first sometimes. I don't want to go first either. Just like you don't want to go first. I want Sis to go first.
What do you want me to talk about?
I want you to talk about a time that a girl gave you really amazing sex that you just fantasize about sometimes.
That Foxy Brown motherfucker.
What happened? Don't tell the same story.
She just damn. Oh,
Did she just walk by? What are you looking at? Oh.
Nah, I was looking. My man Royce in the building.
I think Royce, you might need to leave.
Nah, Royce cool. I don't give a fuck. It's my man.
Okay.
The Foxy Brown motherfucker. That's a lot of motherfuckers, man. Shit. That damn Venezuelan motherfucker.
We heard about her.
You heard about
Do you have an American girl?
Foxy Brown girl.
Okay, so what else happened with her besides her having a bushy pussy?
I know that sounds crazy.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Currently, my pussy's bushy. I can't.
Mine's not.
I didn't give a fuck.
But it has been. It was bushy for like a year.
Let me think of her, because...
Okay, we're drawing this out entirely too long.
I'm trying. I know.
Our show, so I guess I will go ahead and go first.
Go ahead.
Even though I don't fucking want to.
Okay, good.
So there was a guy that I think kind of changed my life.
Damn.
Whoa, that's a lot. Because I feel like normally I'm the one changing niggas' lives. So
damn.
We left a club together. His ex-girlfriend was there. Very awkward. But I also felt like this sense of womanhood of like, I'm leaving with y'all nigga. But he wasn't her nigga no more.
Wow.
So we left, jumped in the Uber, black. And
that was continue forth, please.
We go to, he's like, do you want to go to your hotel or do you want to go to my hotel? We were both out of town. I was like, let's go to your hotel. So we go to his hotel and we were already like super feeling each other. And y'all already know how I get. I want to kiss you. I want to grab on your dick. I'm also kind of drunk. I want to just like make you feel good and let you know what you're possibly about to experience when we get in this room.
Okay, Medina.
That's what I like to do.
Medina Applebaum.
I want to give you a whole Medina experience, basically, if I feel like you deserve it. So we're in the Uber. I'm kind of on him. He's kind of uncomfortable with it, though. He's like, whoa, like, you got to relax. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to relax. Like, this is what is about to happen when we get in the bedroom. I want to make sure you're ready for it. If you're not, I'm not going to really give you that experience. So he's like, okay, cool. I was like, it's just an Uber driver. Like, Uber drivers know what they signed up for. Sometimes when it's late night, you're picking people up from clubs. You're going to get people that are trying to fuck in the car.
You gave him head in the Uber?
I didn't give him head in the Uber. I almost did, but I wasn't drunk enough. So we get to the hotel. We literally have, as soon as we get in the room, like we have sex all night. But before we started having sex, I had to take my bodysuit off because I had like
You put a bodysuit on?
Yeah, I had a happy butt number 7 on.
Okay.
Really love it. It snatches your waist, snatches your booty, lifts it up, makes your titties look good. So he was like, yo, what is that? And I was like, oh, it's just a happy butt number 7. So I take the happy butt number 7 off. He's like, okay, cool. We're fucking. He ate my pussy for like an hour. It changed my life.
He ate your butt?
He did eat my booty. He ate my booty.
You ate his?
Did you eat his?
He didn't want me to. I was willing to, but he didn't want me to.
Damn, you was willing?
I was willing.
You did the gooch?
He did everything that you were supposed to do. I always talk about how it's very hard to make me come. He made me come like literally in like 3 minutes max when he was eating my pussy. My legs were shaking. I didn't know what was happening. I thought that I had somehow developed epilepsy. And here's the thing. The sex was amazing, but that's not like the key part of my cocktail.
Okay.
After we were done fucking that night, because we did it all over again in the morning. But like after we were done fucking, he goes in the bathroom and he's like cleaning himself off. And I'm laying there like normally girls do, like, okay, do I get a washcloth? Like, are you going to come clean
the whole
me
bath?
up? He comes back with a steaming hot towel, like on the airplane, like the hand towels when they give you the hot, and it's like really hot. Comes back with a steaming hot towel. He's like, spread your legs open. I spread my legs open because I don't know what's about to happen. I'm laying there looking crazy. One eyelash is sitting on my cheek. I'm looking like a fresh prostitute. So he spreads my legs open. Pretty, like he folds the towel all pretty, lays it on my vagina and like puts intense pressure on it. I thought he was going to burn my pussy. Like I thought my labia was going to probably fall off because it was really steamy. I was scared, but I still let him do it because I like to let niggas do shit to me. So I let him do it. He pushes the hot towel on there. It's steaming hot. It was the most amazing feeling. I think.
The towel?
Kiki.
Were you high?
No, I was not high. And by this moment, I was sober.
You need to embrace high.
It was a layered hot towel and he pressed it on my vagina. He just looked me deep in my eyes. He's like, you ain't never had a nigga do this to you before. I was like, never. He was like, does it feel good? I was like,
hilarious.
This is changing my life. I was coming
from the towel?
From the hot, steamy
Are you sure you didn't have no drugs in your drink?
I didn't have drugs.
I mean, not on
The
purpose.
next time you fucking nigga be like, go make a hot towel, a steamy hot towel, to where it looks like it's gonna burn you. Double fold it, have him fold it on your pussy, hold it there, and just press it. It felt like
a hot body.
felt like a whole other world had been born in my vagina.
Hilarious.
I could have cried. It felt so good. I was about to cry. I had hot towel pussy,
I've
and it was
never
amazing.
tried that.
You have to have some.
tried.
I've never tried that, and he told me I used to fuck with an old bitch, and she would bring a hot towel on my dick and like wrap my dick in it and clean it off, and it just felt good. So I started
I'm
doing
gonna try that
bitches.
too. Maybe I
Told
should
you,
just leave
them
towels
milfs.
by the sink.
Those MILFs.
They bring
The
you new
MILF
tricks.
taught him something. He taught me something, and I'm gonna pass it on.
Okay, well, I'll
You're
report
welcome.
back. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll report back. Okay, so y'all know I was out of town. So, of course, I had to see my little out of town friend, right? So, the day was dragging on, right? Because everybody was trying to like hang out and stuff. And I was just like, I got shit to do. Like, I'm trying not to be rude. It's my sister. And I can't leave my sister to go get some dick. But I mean, eventually, baby girl, I'm going to call you an Uber. I'm not driving all the way across town to take you back to school because this has ran way too late. So I get to his house. Now I've taken, I don't know how many she orgasms. You see, I only have a few left and I just got the bottle last week.
I took one. Sorry.
It's okay. I told you I got you a sample pack. Anyway, so I send her on her way. I'm on my way to his house. So I was also supposed to go out with some of my girlfriends for day parties. And I was like, well, are you going out? Because if he was going out, I was just going to come see him later. He said, no. I was like, ain't no way I'm going to let him fall asleep on me. Not like last time. So,
Burn that nigga house down.
okay. Like that girl. So I had gotten my makeup done earlier in the day because I did a photo shoot with my sister and because I was going out. So I get there and I was like, now look, I'm calling him like, okay, I'm on my way. But look, I got my makeup done. I still got to go out with my friends. I'm not staying over here. Don't fuck my shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, whatever, bye. You know, like he wasn't listening. So I get there. I got to pee. Y'all know my bladder is weak. So I get to his place. I finally get upstairs. He opens the door and I just like run into the bathroom and then I peek back. I was like, oh, he was ready to go. And I felt like I was fucking shit up because I had to pee. He was already naked. So I come out of the bathroom. When I open the door, he's just standing right there and he grabs me by my neck. Now, typically I'm gonna be like, hold on, what's wrong? Why are you doing all this? You need to calm the fuck down. But that day I was into it. So he bends me over and he just starts playing with my pussy, like over the island, right? I'm not even undressed yet. And he was like, why do you have all these clothes on? I was like, because I was waiting for you to rip them off. So he starts tearing my clothes off and I was like, hold on, wait, I didn't really mean to rip it off. Like, I still got to walk up out of here. I still got to go somewhere, right? But whatever, I'm just going to go with it. I'll take one of your shirts and one of your pairs of pants. So he's playing with my pussy. I'm bent over the island and then he starts ripping off my clothes. So then I just drop to my knees. The floor was hard. These were some wood floors too. And typically I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna be like, I need to lay down because I told y'all my knees is bad. But I just wanted to suck his dick in that moment. So I'm sucking his dick. Everything's going fine, right? So then he starts eating my pussy. And then I was feeling that little twitch where sometimes it starts feeling too good. And I hate like being like, okay, I can't take it. Yeah. And then I start running. So then I'm like, okay, well, like, hold on, I need a break. So he was like, no breaks. He grabs me by my neck again. And I'm liking it. Usually I don't like to be choked. So he takes me to his bedroom. He starts eating my pussy again. We're having sex. He starts fucking me. And then I don't know what happened. I had just got my fucking nails done. And one of them pops off. I feel like every week I'm losing a fucking nail. But in the middle of sex, my nail pops off. But then I realized with these long ass nails, I got a free finger. So this is the nail that popped off. I just glued it back on later. I had to catch it. In the moment I could feel it wiggling off, so I catch it. And I was like, I know what I'm going to do with this finger later. So anyway,
Put it in a booty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we continue to fuck or whatever. So then, you know how we were talking about positions that you get in for a man to eat a man? No, for you to eat a man's ass. Like, do they have to toot their ass up or whatever? So actually this time.
Do the reverse?
Like a reverse 69
No
kind of?
reverse. Oh.
Like I was laying down on the bed and I was laying down on the bed and he was eating my pussy.
He teabagged you.
Yeah, but
Booty
then
bagged you.
yeah,
You
so
booty bagged you.
so I'm sucking his dick. Then I moved my way back to the balls, and I moved my way back to the gooch. And then I was like, last time I did this, he didn't really like it. He was like kind of running, but I'm gonna just see what happens, right? So I got this one fucking broke ass nail. It's just like a nub, basically. With all these long nails, I just got this one. I'm like, this is the finger I like to use anyway. So then I just start like stroking his ass, right? Like going up and down the crack, up and down the crack. He doesn't move. So I'm like, okay.
Like, this nigga wants
Okay,
booty
now he
aid.
wants it. Okay, we're good. So then I just like massage it. I didn't stick my finger in there. I just massaged it a little bit. And then I was just like, it started getting too good because he was still eating my pussy while all this is going on.
Well, y'all was 69.
Mm-hmm. So then I was just like, okay, I'm just going to stuff my face in here. But remember, I got my face beat because I was going out with my homegirls later because we had to go see Drake. So
Your eyelash got stuck in his booty hole.
no, not my eyelashes, but like from here down by the end of the night was fucked. My hair still fucked. It was just fucked. All I had left was my eyebrows and my eyeshadow, but that was fine. So anyway, I just stuffed my face in his ass. I never ate nobody's ass like that. Usually I do it a little bit more delicately because they don't even want me back there anyway, So I'm just like eating his ass and he's really liking it. And then he jumped back and he was like, I'm not tapping out first. And I was like, oh. Well, okay. So then we just continue to have sex. It was great. We're going in all these different positions. The whole time I still got to hold on to this fingernail because I'm like, if I lose this fucking fingernail and I go out tonight to go see Drake, I can't have my fingernail fucked up. They're going to kick me out of this section. They're going to be like, you look a little busted. You can't do that, right? So I'm holding on to the nail. We continue to have sex. And then by the time, I came multiple times and it was just amazing. And so when we finally finished, he came on my face, but in my mouth a little bit too. And that's why I asked the question at the beginning of the show. Cause I was like, which one do y'all like better? I personally like both. I like to suck a little bit of it, but it usually is too much. Mm-hmm. So it's like spread some of that out. And then when it was done, I was just like, damn, I spent all this money on my fucking face. And I probably got 3 selfies.
But you got an ass face.
You got an ass booty face.
I really did, but it was all worth it. I wiped it off with some of those little wipes people have by their toilets, and we watched football for a little while. And I was like, all right, well, it's time to go to the club. I'll see you later. Yeah. Until next time, see you in a couple weeks.
And here's the thing: you were probably smelling like booty hole at the club because I
went home and took a shower and washed my face.
Saying, well, you
don't blame me.
The booty is just on you. All day.
I was a little nervous because I was like, I had planned to get fresh and I had an outfit prepared to come over there. And because my day ran long, I didn't get to do that. But that's all right. And I'll tell you what happened after the club next time.
Since, do you have a cocktail?
I'll explain the cocktail.
Oh, that was your cocktail.
Yeah.
Okay, we're over time, so I'm not going to press you. I'm mad that was your cocktail because it wasn't good.
Oh,
damn.
I thought I always come through in the club.
You always normally come
through.
You
had good conversation.
I mean,
you did.
I got a couple joints.
Do you have anything you want to plug or let anybody know that you have coming up before we end this?
Be on the lookout. More Trendsetter Sense music on the way at Trendsetter Sense, Instagram, DJ Sense, Twitter. I got some more music on the way. I'll let your boy. I got the t-shirts online too. The Trendsetter tees, Trendsetter hoodies will be available on Thanksgiving. Fuck with me.
I'm getting one. I'm getting a hoodie. I'm gonna wear it as if.
Actually, what size y'all wear?
I wear a medium.
Yeah.
I got some in the car.
Oh really?
I'm ready.
I'm wearing mine
tomorrow.
Wear
it every day.
I need the post too.
Oh, of course.
Run it.
Tag me some Instagram images. I'm gonna be on in my drawers.
Say less.
I've been real thoughty lately.
Don't be mad at me because I ain't got the cocktail you wanted. I'm sorry.
No, I love you.
It's okay.
You're coming back again.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
Make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram at CockTales Podcast. I'm at Kiki Said So.
I'm at Coffee Bean Dean, and I also need y'all to make sure you watch Temptation Island every Thursday at 10 p.m. on USA Network, and tag me when you see me looking thotty.
Okay, well, until next week, you guys. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, sis.
And like
this,
we're out of here.